Have you ever called someone your friend, but deep down you knew they were not good for it? Have you ever missed an opportunity because of people around you or because of lack of people around you? Which is worse, being alone or having the wrong people around you? And finally, do people really understand what real relationship is? Welcome to our podcast, season 1, episode 1. Welcome again. It's good to have you guys around again. And today we'll be talking about relationships, the currency of connection.
Yes.
You know, I feel like adding echo. Connection.
The currency of connection.
And as you know, we are your co-hosts. I'm Samuel and
I'm Favor.
I'm JK.
Alright, welcome again. So today we'll be looking at relationship, the currency of connection. And we will start with a discussion. The truth is, not every relationship connection is a good connection.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll be sharing a few personal examples. JK, what do you think about that statement?
There are so many connections. Let me use electrical terms. If you connect black and red, there's problem.
There's big problem.
That's connection.
That's
problem.
Yes.
Connect black and red. You have to connect black
and black.
You have to connect red and red.
It even works if
there might be an explosion.
There will be an explosion.
That's
So
true.
With this analogy, I would say for me, relationships are not just connections. They are intentional alignments that then bring about these connections.
So when you said black and black has to connect and black and red can't connect, it will cause an explosion. And what's just going on in my mind is that's why we have so many bond bridges. So
My goodness.
so that's why we have so many
bond
bridges. So you're like, why you connecting black and red together? Oh, black to my mind.
For what you just said now, we said currency.
Let's have it.
Yeah.
Electricity flowing current. My goodness. So now, from all we've said now, meaning that access does not equal alignment. In a relationship, we just say, okay, because I have access to somebody,
I can reach out
and then okay, no, we are aligned in this and that. What access does not equal alignment, and access is just what being able to access somebody, right?
Yeah.
Good, more like a close relationship or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But then that does not mean alignment. Alignment will also mean you people have the same value, you have the same probably goals and everything. So that's what that is actually saying. So now we move on to the next, which is what balance. What is balance? Stop calling everyone your bro or your sis.
Stop calling everyone
That
your
is
bro.
not a relationship. My bro.
And I feel like the male gender is actually very, very common with this.
Bro. So
And I don't even know you.
So we use that to escape the need to ask, what's your
what's your name?
So we always like, how do I go about, bro, what's your name? So we have stuck to my bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro, chief.
And not everybody like your bro or your sis. I
Yes.
think what should come in before you actually refer to somebody as your brother or your sister.
So like he said, he spoke about alignment. And alignment speaks to, I would say, shared values.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was listening to someone who said his friends do not pick him. He picks his friends.
Correct.
True.
Correct.
He speaks to being intentional. So I think before you can even get to that point, you must really know what your values are.
Yeah.
So what are your values? If you know your values, you can then be able to sieve who doesn't meet up to that threshold. Yes.
Yeah.
You know that I can't align with this person just because we do not share the same values. Yes.
So now, from what you just said, it means the first relationship you should pursue is relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you should learn to discover yourself first.
Yes.
Know your values, know your purpose, know your boundaries.
Know how you react to things.
Yes,
Discover yourself.
Just discover yourself in essence. Then also being able to lead yourself, okay, this is me, this is who I am, this is what triggers me, this is what I don't want to do, these are my boundaries, these are my values. Then after that, you can start thinking of external relationships, right? Titles, nicknames, and even pet names do not equal what? Relationship, right?
Yes.
They don't.
It does not.
It doesn't.
The way Sadiq used to call me father now, that's a nickname. But it does not equal relationship, right?
That's speaking on an external basis. When it has to do with my
When you
fact.
check the back
When you
end,
check the back end,
You will see black and black.
it's black. It's not. It's thick black.
So I now see the way you guys are removing me from the equation.
Oh, no. Don't worry. You'll get to know about that
You don't have
later. You
to
will call
go
her
down. You don't have to go down that.
You'd know. In essence, what you are saying is labels, titles, pet names.
Yeah.
So does that even now mean that even in let's just shake the table a little bit.
Okay.
Even in romantic relationships, pet name does not actually mean this person is in love or in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I come from my own Gen Z opinion?
Yes.
You go online, you go on social media, and they'll give you likely names that you can call your boyfriend, likely names that you can save your girlfriend. Some people just want to have that so that they will have something like that on their contact list, so that they can have honey bunch, sweetie pie, and then put the emoji. So it does not really equate that you guys are on that same notion. You can just save somebody's name as that, and you're just hello, hi,
It stays as a name.
And you people don't even have that connection.
So meaning a joy giver as a name can make you to cry. Right?
Your joy giver can make you cry.
Right. Wow.
So pet names doesn't necessarily mean that's kind of connection that you have with that person. It can just be for so that it's just fancy.
Like the paparazzi.
The paparazzi. Of it. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So then we'll move on to misconceptions. We've established the fact that not all relationship connections are good connections, right?
Yes.
And also that not everybody you give a pet name or titles and
that you guys are really
do really have a good relationship, a good connection between them. A lot of people think relationship means what? Chatting every day. Please shake that table, shake that table, shake that table, shake that table.
It's time to shake the table.
So if relationship does not mean you are chatting every day, so then what
are you chatting
What
about?
are you exactly?
Money. Hi, hello.
Is that a talking stage?
Coming from Pastor Lawrence, we said if you are talking every day, then you guys are in a relationship. Have you had that contact that you didn't save? Then you don't even know where the message is from. Maybe from all these group chats.
Yeah.
Then they don't say, hi. My name is I messaged you from so group chat. Then the following day, hi, hello. I'm like, why are you helloing? What are you saying? So chatting every day doesn't mean that you guys have a relationship. I think that fact is established.
So, can we say that again for our Gen Z?
Chatting every day does not mean you guys have a relationship.
It doesn't.
What are you even talking about?
Because I've seen situations where people feel they feel entitled. They feel we've been talking now, we've been chatting on WhatsApp now, we've been chatting on Instagram now. So what do you mean? And then the next question is, what are we?
We are pencils in the hand of we are pencils in the hand of the
And then the next question is, what are we? Because they feel that we've been chatting, then there has to be something. Then something is going on. So what do you think about that? I think we should check it on both sides.
Looking at it from both sides.
Exactly.
There is a level of balance that should be brought into these conversations.
Yeah.
For every healthy relationship, there is communication.
Yes.
There is communication. There has to be. In fact, one of the things I would always say is you have to be intentional about communicating.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are unintentional about communicating, then it just speaks to the fact that you are unintentional about the relationship.
Yeah, true.
And if that is the case, we now have to understand what is intentional communication. For some people, they have assumed, so someone who comes to ask, so what are we? There's a possibility that to her, is her actually.
No, sir, that's correct. In that gender.
There's an attack on me.
No.
There's a possibility that
ladies, I'm going to speak up for you guys.
No, it's true. There's a possibility
but I agree to some extent, because green lights that are not green lights. Even if it's yellow lights, some ladies, not all are gender, so don't generalize it.
Okay.
Some people will see it as green, even if it's red banner. Some people will see it as green, so you can continue. Ladies, I spoke up for you.
She has gotten up for the ladies.
Yes.
But
We fight for the
but the truth is, from her own standpoint, there's a possibility that she has looked at
Yeah.
communication
Yeah.
as chatting.
Yeah.
So we pass judgment based on our perspectives,
Yeah.
based on our perceptions.
Yeah.
So to this person, communication is chatting about anything.
Yeah.
So the moment you chat about anything, you have communicated. And you know, the more you do it, you are always chatting. And for you as a guy, we're sorry, we're not
segregated.
We're not segregated
Yes,
here. We're not trying to we're not trying to come at.
Yeah.
We're just trying to see things as they are.
Okay.
So as a guy, the truth is you can genuinely be reaching out.
I was just about saying that you know, there's this thing about this guy is nice. That's you. I'm just being a good person.
On this topic, I have a defense.
Okay.
If a guy is sending you a message every day, then there's something he's looking for.
Mm.
We have drifted this to romantic relationship, and guys, remember that it's not only about romantic relationship,
Of
but just
course.
citing examples.
Of course.
If a guy is constantly reaching out, he has something he's looking for. If he's not running after, if you not, you pick your phone now, so don't allow anybody gaslight you, my ladies.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Apologies.
Uh-huh.
We're actually not gaslighting.
Exactly. No, okay.
We and if you are being
Gaslighted.
apologies.
Apologies. But if the lady
promise.
sees the guy has been nice, let's remove the chatting. Okay, whenever we get to see, maybe at work anyway, and then you will now act nice. Oh, can I open the door for you? Can I pull out your chair? Can I clean your chair for you? Can I do this things for you? Then the lady can now, oh, this guy. I would say to some extent, that guy is not just doing all these things.
So for this,
Yeah.
that guy should be pulled aside.
Okay.
And warned.
Exactly.
And warned.
Exactly.
This now transcends just chatting. It
Yeah.
transcends just communicating. You are now acting. You are not just
Really?
communicating now. You are now beginning to act. And words are like seeds that have been planted.
Yes.
They have what they do to the hearer.
Yes.
Now beyond words now,
Particularly for ladies.
Yeah.
particularly for ladies.
Particularly for
I
ladies.
have-
Particularly
agree.
for ladies.
I agree.
So beyond just
It's part of
words
our
now.
markup. The creator did it that way.
Yes.
He did it that way.
Yeah.
Once we get to him, we have
What?
Why? Exactly.
So beyond just speaking it, you are now beginning to act it.
Yeah.
So we should ask
You
questions.
should ask questions. What are
Yes.
your intentions?
So this person who is now coming up to you to say, what are we? On the basis of these actions, these communications, you cannot blame her.
You can't.
Yes,
Yeah.
you cannot blame her. But to just
Let's go back
bring
to
us
the
back to
misconception.
yes,
The
to bring us
misconception.
back to
Yes,
this
yes,
misconception.
yes.
Communication transcends just chatting.
Yeah.
There has to be an holistic capture of what communication really is. Yes, so that we really are able to now say, okay, we are communicating and we have a relationship. We are not just chatting. I'm not just following you on social media. I'm not just liking your comments and all
Now
of
we are
those.
coming to that table is a whole
I'm not
thing.
just
Yes,
I'm not just
exactly.
doing those and we say we are in a relationship. There is what communication actually is. Understand what communication is.
So if
One
somebody
of
is
all
chatting you, you'll not just be thinking that hey, because this person is
Exactly.
chatting
Chatting
you.
me all day. That means
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Thank you so much. I have to divert there because you know this is a very sensitive matter, especially when it comes to the romantic aspect of relationship.
Yeah.
Because you feel chatting is part of communication,
Yeah.
but not everything in its entirety. Thank you so much for that. So we know that chatting every day does not equal relationship
It
or
doesn't.
genuine connection.
It doesn't.
It does not.
It doesn't.
Also, now let's move on to the next one: exchanging numbers. You meet someone, and then you guys exchange numbers, or you exchange contact address,
I
and
want
then
to
you
laugh.
feel that. Now she's laughing because they're coming to it again. Because actually, on the flip side, I think it's the guys that usually get this kind of misconceptions when it comes to. I don't think why we are trying to go to a romantic relationship like this. But just ending there.
Yeah.
But then I think
Can we
just
start
saying
with
that.
platonic relationships? When you exchange numbers,
Go.
does that say that you guys now have a connection? So now I can give an example that I meet a girl at an event. Oh, I like your vibe, and then we exchange numbers. That does not establish any connection, my sister. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
Very true.
I just like your vibe, and we exchange numbers, and eventually maybe want to see to it. one or two reasons, I would have to reach out to you or something, and then we go further from there. Though that's how relationship is being built
Yes.
somehow. But because we just exchange numbers today, you cannot now wake up tomorrow morning and then come and say, "Hello, Alpha." Sorry, am I being strict?
No. See,
Call a spade a spade.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Call it speed, speed.
That's the truth. We need to debunk some of these misconceptions because I think nowadays we just feel that you meet somebody today, you're seeing content, and then you feel you should relate with me better. You should, and then you feel entitled to a relationship with the person, or you even brag that I have this person's number.
Yeah, I know them.
You get, and then now there's to say you know them, which you don't. You don't know them. So exchanging numbers does not equal interest in you in the first place. That I give you my number doesn't mean I'm interested in you. Because ladies will just give a guy their number. Not that they're interested in the guy, but just push him off.
But do guys still collect numbers though? Like, I want to talk to you.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Person never collect a number.
Can you see where she's coming from?
But no, but
this
yes,
is
it
really
still happens.
really?
No, guys
Guys still shoot.
An example, I don't know, but I don't want to expose myself yet. I don't want to expose myself yet. So we established the fact that sharing contact, exchanging contact does not in any way reflect interest, reflect closeness, or reflect a relationship. Now let's move on to the next. The popular one. Following each other on social media.